What's
right,
up,
everybody. I say it, Ryan. You trying to cut in on me?
Always.
All right. Always. All right, everybody. It's time for another Thursday night barbecue chat. We are coming to you live across the It's All About the Barbecue network. The man sitting next to me is my co-host for tonight and every other night.
I'll say just tonight. Gosh.
Just tonight. Every other night.
Get-
The chairman
getting
of the board of the Barbecue Blackstone and Beer Group, Mr. Ryan. Oh, we need like an applause thing to like when we say that. Do we got like sound effects for applause?
No, we don't. I could get some though. Maybe for next time. But yeah, guys, it's Thursday. It's time for the Thursday night barbecue chat. We're excited. We got a great guest today.
Great guest. Makes great food.
Some of
That makes
the
it
greatest barbecue. I mean, this is without driving far away, and not even with driving far away. Probably like my top 3 in barbecue.
top 3.
Top 3.
I can't do just 3. I got like 5.
I was thinking 5, but I'm trying to place it out of how many are actually there. And I think you.
And the nice thing about it is that our guest, we went there for a barbecue love stop, and actually Roy, who I can see Roy is on, that on Roy's suggestion that we check it out. So we went there and did a barbecue love stop, and this restaurant, as you can see in the corner, Hells BBQ, catapulted into my number 5.
Catapulted.
I mean, we've been to a lot of places.
We have been to a lot of places, and it's been great. And I think you tagged the wrong group in here, but that's all right.
Did I?
Yeah, you went to the group, not the page. But oh well, that's all right. Without further ado.
Really? I did. I'm sorry.
Guys, we've got Keith Richards for the show tonight.
Rolling Stones, amazing. Keith Richards on tonight. Unbelievable that Ryan and I could get such a famous personality on the show.
Let's bring him into the stage. Keith Richards himself, yo.
Yeah.
Hell's BBQ.
Welcome.
Hell's BBQ. Keith, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing really good. I'm on vacation, so I can't get any better than that.
Oh, yeah, true. There you go.
Don't mind me not looking at you. I don't apologize. I'm trying to. Steve tagged us into my wrong group. He put it into the group that's a private group, and I can't share from there. So
did that on purpose.
I know. Now I'll have to go to that small little group, like it's all about the barbecue or something like that, and share it out from there. But that's all right.
It's a secret attack. Well, anyway, so I'm sorry if I just got done eating. I'm visiting. My son goes to the Citadel, so we got an event tomorrow. I'm going to go see him get his ring at the Citadel. And then Trisha's down here visiting her sister, so we're staying with her sister. That's why I have this different background and not in my apartment. And we just got done having some Lewis barbecue, which was fantastic brisket, yeah. So and some vinegar pulled pork. So anyway, that's why if you see me picking my teeth and everything, it was kind of like a rush to the screen because I was trying to get this food in here.
Late.
I was a little late
because he was on time, but we tried to get in here like 10 minutes early. But
right, that's what I told Keith. I said we're here early so that we can make sure everybody can hear themselves. Yeah, I was like a run to the seat. So
yeah.
So Keith, to you, why don't you introduce yourself to everybody and let everybody how you got into barbecue, how you started, and a little bit about your past, and get everybody to know you a little bit.
Yeah, of course. So we've been here coming up on a year almost in November. November 15th is when we opened the restaurant. Actually started doing catering first. Prior to that, barbecue was just something that I did. I love to cook. We love to entertain. And so it was something that we're just like, hey, I bought a little Weber smoker. And so I used that and I cooked the brisket for the first time and it came out okay, a little chewy, and then I did it again, and I kept trying, and then it started working, and I'm like, man, this is good. So then I continued to upgrade smokers. Then I went to, I think it was an Assassin, and then kind of continued to upgrade from there. And then all of a sudden, everyone continued to come to my house week after week, and I'm like, what is going on here? And so decided to say, hey, you know what? It's just too much. Everyone's asking, can you cook me this? Can you cook me that? And so we kind of turned it into a catering business, just based on the fact that we had so many people asking for barbecue. And then from there, we decided to kind of jump into the restaurant business. Started the catering in about 2014, and then we mostly in the Elgin area, downtown Chicago, and then a couple individuals. We did a Groupon, and we got a lot of customers from that back in the day when we first kicked it off. And so we've, actually they've been extremely loyal and came back every year, and it just flourished from there. And so it's been a whirlwind this past year, opening the restaurant, getting the food truck, doing festivals and events, and it's just been weekend after weekend after weekend. We've been just swamped and busy, and it's been phenomenal. So can't. I am extremely grateful for everyone's love and support of our business.
I mean, phenomenal says it, just like your food.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's. I mean, you're up there, man. That you have some stuff, and it's just mouth watering and delicious. And I think we should do another barbecue love tour there. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying. Well, we only got 2 left. So.
There's other years.
Maybe next. Well, I mean, we could do it in the spring again. I mean, I loved it. I mean, the brisket was good. Just about everything we had there. I mean, we had pulled pork, I think, because we had the meat sampler platter, so everything was absolutely delicious. But you do a thing, which is one of Roy's favorites, is you do egg rolls with the barbecue.
Yeah, it's we wanted to be different and wanted to be a little bit unique in regards to some of the things that we do, and just going out of the realm of just regular barbecue. And so we said, you know what can we do? We love egg rolls. I love egg rolls. And I did egg rolls one day, and I showed it to the team, and they were like, man, this is phenomenal. Everyone was just like blown away by them. And so we just continued to practice and get better and better at it. And then we use this hot honey sauce to mirror it with, and it's just been phenomenal. When we have it at the restaurant, it flies. And so every time we have it, we sell out of them pretty quickly. Very labor intensive to make them, but at the same time, it's a wonderful reward when they see someone taste that egg roll. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I will back you up on the labor intensive.
Yeah.
I did some bacon cheeseburger egg rolls, and I did not know it was that much to sit there and roll them things and get them perfect.
Yes.
It's a lot more work than you think it is of just throwing something in there and rolling it up and you're done.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Yeah.
A lot of work.
They're amazing. I don't know what else I had. That guy was so long ago. I don't remember. I know we had mac and cheese. I'm assuming you have mac and cheese. I mean, that's my favorite. I get that everywhere.
Yeah.
You have good mac and cheese.
We didn't get this. There wasn't a sampler platter. I don't know if there is now, but I know we had the pop sandwich, and then just deconstructed the whole thing. So that was definitely a little bit of everything, and just amazing.
Yeah, now we offer. I think you guys came before we start offering the platters. Now we offer the platters.
Yeah. No, then I must have just ordered a whole bunch of stuff, which isn't unusual for when I go to the barbecue love top. I usually get half the menu anyway because everything looks good. I don't eat it all. Trust me, I don't eat it all. Yeah, there's Roy. Roy says those are his favorite. He loves the egg rolls.
Yeah.
And so you were saying in your start, you were more in the Elgin area and downtown. So what brought you out to the, out there by Ryan, out there in the Oswego area? What made you go that far out west?
Yeah, so by day, I've been in retail for over 25 years, and so I've worked in this area for years, and so actually live in this area, and so it was just meant to be that we, brought the restaurant back because driving an hour for the catering business in Elgin was a lot, and so decided to look for a place closer to home, and we're 4 minutes away, so it's absolutely phenomenal to be 4 minutes away and be at the restaurant. So yeah.
Get a better drive than that.
Yes.
I guess it can kind of be a good thing and a bad thing, right? You're like,
True.
Oh, it's my day off. I'm here. Oh, wait, no, somebody needs something. Yep, I'm 4 minutes away.
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of like Ryan, and Keith as well, because you guys I don't live out there. Obviously, I'm closer into the now in the Woodridge area, but it was kind of like a barbecue hole out. I mean, there wasn't a lot of barbecue places out there at that point. You had to travel to either like Plainfield or up north to get good barbecue.
Yeah, there definitely wasn't anything out this way. that was worth going to. There are a couple other barbecue places. They're barbecue places.
Yeah.
No. Since you brought up the catering and stuff like that, we did have the voted best caterer for 2023, which congrats to you guys for that.
Yeah,
Thank
great
you.
job.
Yeah.
I think, before you guys had Hell's BBQ, you actually catered my neighbor's wedding, and that's where I bumped into Keith again. And Keith and I go way back to in the retail.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat, to see the world come back around together like that. So, I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
Is the full menu open for catering, or did you just have you have a special catering menu and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's a good question. No, so the catering menu is evolved even more than what we do at the restaurant. And so we have a variety of appetizers that we don't have in the restaurant that's on there, and then also sides. And the meats pretty much are about the same, but there's some additional meats that we have on the catering menu that we don't have in the restaurant. It's a little bit more versatile and unique, like turkey, smoked turkey. We do that. We're going to start doing that in the restaurant as well in the coming weeks.
Nice. And then I'm assuming that you're going to be, I know it's early, everybody, so don't get mad at me. I know there's some holiday purists, but you also do for Thanksgiving. You do Thanksgiving dinners, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Thanksgiving meals. So we're going to be launching that next week. So pre-orders we'll be doing. Then also game time specials. We're going to be doing that. So just in case you want to, get your game Sunday, get ready for the Bears, and we have that menu, and then also the pre-order for the holiday.
The Bears.
I mean, if you guys pre-order some food for the Bears game, at least you'll have something good to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly right. That's exactly right.
I'm a
the food will
Bears fan, but the food would be great.
If
If anybody's going to pre-order and have a Bears party, shoot me a message.
Yeah. I'll come just for that. If you got Hell's BBQ there, I'll come just for that.
Yeah, then we got the sides. I know you're talking about the sides, but these things.
Oh, baby.
Listen, guys, if you guys stop into Hell's BBQ, you do not get the Rio rolls. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
What's all on those?
So it's I think it was last year, 2 years ago, I asked Noemi, I said, hey, for Thanksgiving, I want some type of roll. I don't want just dinner rolls, maybe some type of roll. And so she created these rolls Thanksgiving, because I didn't want the regular just dinner rolls, and they blew me away. And so that's why they're called the Rio rolls. They're named after her. And she,
Nice.
I'm like, man, these things are phenomenal. And so we just elevated a little bit, garlic butter, little cheese. It's, just like Roy said, it is dynamite. If you haven't tried the Rio rolls, you should absolutely get those when you come in. We do 3, 6, and 12, so they're absolutely phenomenal.
Dynamite. There's a dozen in there or something.
Yeah.
Ryan, if you could do, because I know we were talking about Hell's BBQ in Oswego. Ryan, if you could put the maybe the address and phone number up there, that would be kind of nice for people to know where it's at. But real easy to get to. I mean, like I said, at the time we went there, I lived in Brookfield. It didn't take me that long. It's just very easy to get through expressways, and then you get off. It didn't take that long to get there, and it's well worth the drive. Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. It's well worth the drive to get out there. I mean, we went, and it was. Like I said, Ryan and I and Roy and the others that go to the barbecue love stop. I mean, we've been to a lot of barbecue restaurants, but I mean, there was a lot of eye popping when we were tasting your stuff, and a lot of here, try this, try this. I mean, it's great food.
Thank you.
Plain and simple, but great food.
I correct me if I don't believe it's yours, but the bread pudding.
Yeah, bread pudding. The desserts are absolutely phenomenal.
Yes.
You're gonna when you. We went to a festival this past weekend, and we tried 3 different desserts, and we had a stuffed apple cheesecake, and
Steve and I both kind of sat back a little bit like, what?
Yeah,
Wow.
Caramel apple pound cake, absolutely lights out, phenomenal. So our baker is absolutely phenomenal. He does a fantastic job. And we're going to be launching full cakes for the holidays as well. So if you want a cake, whole entire pie, like I said, the strawberry crunch cake is phenomenal. All the desserts are absolute, but that bread pudding is by far my favorite dessert.
So you were talking about that was at the Saluting with Smoke that you had all those desserts, or was it a different event?
No.
No, we were at a different event this past weekend. Yeah.
Because I was going to say, if you were there and you had those desserts and I didn't scoop some up, then I wasn't reading the menu. I know it was raining, but I mean, I didn't read the menu fully because I would have ate that. I would have ate that.
Yeah. No, we had another festival this weekend.
And then for anybody that's looking, we just put the link in there for the Facebook page. It's in the chat for Hells BBQ. I didn't look and see. Is there a website or is it just the Facebook?
Yeah, we got a website as well. Yep, www.hells-bbq.com.
And you said next week you're going to start taking pre-orders for the Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, feel free to, and I'm sure Ryan would agree. Obviously, you're members of the It's All About the Barbecue group. Feel free to post that in there, and you can keep posting it if you wish. I set that up for places that we consider friends to advertise their restaurants, because obviously we believe in supporting the small business, and we want everybody to do that. I don't know if Ryan will let you in his group, but you're more than welcome to be in my group.
Awesome.
I have fewer members, but I treat them more like family.
How many members you wanted to get out to?
Wow.
This is the best part about everything on here. Let me get this one up here.
Oh, Jesus. God. It's like being given a sticker.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with the stickers, and you give me a hard time about the stickers all the time, but I do believe you have stickers now, Steve.
I'm actually all out because when we were Saluting with Smoke, I gave a whole bunch out. Yeah. I think I gave one to Keith. I think if I'm correct, it did. Yeah.
Great stuff. I know the name. I know you guys were on America's Best recently.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which was awesome. If you guys haven't checked out the episode, make sure you guys go check it out. But I did hear a little interesting thing in there with the name. So the name went through some changes before. Do you want to?
Yeah, so we were originally in 2014 with Hells BBQ, and as we start getting connected with different church organizations and religious groups, there was a little concern there. Myself and Noemi, we decided to say, hey, is that a little bit too offensive if they go and they say who catered their event, Hells BBQ? And so we're just like, we have this really great relationship with one church that consistently comes to us every, 2 to 3 months, and we do their events. And we went there, and it was a huge event. I mean, it was like 500-600 people. And the pastor was blessing the food, and he said, who catered the meal? And then the person next to him said Hells BBQ, and he looked up, he looked at me, I looked at him, and I put my head down. And I didn't know what to say. And he says, Hells BBQ. Okay. And so, we thought about it after that and said, you know what, let's, maybe we may be too offensive. And so we changed the name. And probably about 6 months to a year, we still kept Hells BBQ, but we just added Chicago Tex-Mex barbecue to it. And then we went back to the same event the following year. And they said, who catered the food? And we told them Chicago Tex-Mex barbecue. And they were like, we don't like that. No, you guys need to go back to who we are. And so after they said that, we, got rid of Chicago Tex-Mex barbecue, and we stayed with Hells BBQ. And I just thought that it was pretty funny and unique because I didn't know what to say. I just like stood there and I put my head down, and I'm just like, what do you say to that? So.
Right. It's bringing hell into the church and changing everybody's flavor palette and showing them exactly what barbecue is.
Well, what is the root behind Hell BBQ? I mean, was there something what made you pick that name over Keith Richards barbecue? Barbecue or something. I mean,
we were thinking like of a name to create the business as we were thinking about starting this catering company, and it just came to mind, and flames and fire, and when we first had our original logo, it was all flames and fire, and I'm just like, what about Hell's BBQ? Hell, think of fire and, just going through, you have the smoke pit, and we're just like, hey, it makes, it sounds good. Let's go after it. And so we created from there and just stuck with Hell's BBQ.
That's good. I can't even tell you how good that food is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
do
gotta
a
get
little
up.
catching up here real quick. I've got my own mother is in here watching right now, so she
You
was
gotta be
at
nice.
Flirting with Smoke. Yeah, Steve, so be nice.
I'm being nice as always.
Of course, yeah. Mr. Jeff Nichols, when he was talking, he was gonna kick Steve out of the barbecue blackstone and beer. Griddles and Vittles with Nick and Jay. How you guys doing?
What's up, Nick and Jay?
They were busy. My little plug here, Steve, for the upcoming griddle battle.
You paid them to say griddle battle for you, didn't you?
That's
Because
exactly
you haven't
what-
mentioned the griddle battle yet today, and then of course they come in.
I didn't say anything to them. I can't talk to them before they get in here.
Sure you can.
I can't.
Don't try to.
Um,
I know how you operate.
yeah, I try. So not only is it barbecue and everybody thinks ribs and briskets and everything like that. The hot honey chicken sandwich.
You know what I had? I don't know if you got a picture of it.
Just
Ryan.
crazy.
When we were at Salutin with Smoke, per Keith's recommendation, I did get the burger.
Oh yeah, smash burger.
Smash burger, 2 patties. It was right on. I didn't even mind getting wet. I didn't eat it, and I don't like to get rained on, and I didn't even care. I was in a whole different world while I was eating it. So he's got good burgers. Everything is fantastic. So you don't have to go there just to get barbecue if you don't want to.
Yeah, we try
wings too, right?
Yeah, try to create the menu that's a little bit versatile. We've got wings, 5-6 different flavors every weekend. The smash burger is fairly new. Within the last 3 weeks, I think we brought it to the restaurant.
That's good.
Brisket grilled cheese, brisket Philly, pulled pork Philly, and that hot chicken sandwich is that's really good. If you haven't tried that hot honey chicken sandwich, it's phenomenal.
I gotta get out there and try that. Trisha had the brisket. She had the brisket grilled cheese, and I had some of that. That was really good as well. That's kind of a neat sandwich, just in general. The brisket grilled cheese. If you haven't had one, Keith makes a really good one. What is it? Jeff Nichols saying something about October 14th, Yorkville, Illinois, for the griddle battle fall brawl. Now you got everybody in on it. And he's doing that on purpose now. Just are you going to that, Keith? Are you going to that griddle battle thing? Are you going to be a vendor there or anything to help support Ryan or make money or something?
You know what? We haven't talked. I think we mentioned it and talked about it, but we'll connect again. Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to reach out to. I'm not doing anything with that side. Like the organizing this event was enough, and then the Legion said they want to step it up a little bit, do vendors and food trucks and stuff like that. So I can get you in touch with Kelly from the Yorkville American Legion. She's the bar manager there. She's amazing.
It might make worth it going to the griddle battle just to have the Hell's BBQ then.
I agree 100%. I mean, because the griddle battle people aren't going to be feeding you, so. I'm sure they'll give out little samples here and there, but Griddles and Vittles, like I said, when Keith and I were talking before we started here, that's one of the teams that I think they're 6 hours away coming out for the griddle battle. So it's crazy to see people drive this far.
That's awesome.
To compete at the griddle battle and get to see me.
I'd drive that far. I'd drive that far to go to Hell's BBQ. I don't know about going to the. I do a carry-out order for 6 hours.
I mean, you could, if they don't happen to make it out there, which is fine as well. You guys can stop on the way. It is on a Saturday. Keith, the hours are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, correct? So Friday 4 to 8, Saturday 11 to 7, and Sunday 11 to 5.
Unless sold out earlier.
Correct.
Yeah.
Let's sell them out. Let's do a Thursday night barbecue challenge to try and sell out Hell's BBQ. This weekend, next weekend, yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Set that up. I like that idea.
Yeah,
should be a good time.
Yeah,
maybe we can work something. Yeah, maybe try to find a way to get out there.
Keith, anything new coming on the horizon? Any special insights?
Yeah, we've got our fall menu we're going to be launching in the next couple of weeks, so we're pretty excited about that. We're going to finalize it next week. So Our chili is last year was really, really good. So we got some brisket chili with our smoked sausage, jalapeno cheddar kind of mix to it. It's kind of a nice southern twist on a four bean chili. So that's coming back. Got some a nice sandwich, nice smoked meatball sandwich coming to the table. So we're gonna, want to kick it up another notch with this fall menu. We're gonna finalize it next week, and then hopefully launch it middle of October.
Nice. Yeah, well, definitely. Roy said he's in for that.
Yeah, that's for that sellout. We should maybe do a little mention Steve's name, buffet full price, mention Triple B. Jesus.
Steve pays your tab. I love it. I think it's great.
Wow.
So
with the fall menu, do you have what?
Make sure you drop off your credit card first.
Yes, I'll leave it at the door. Yeah. So with the fall menu, do you have any special fall desserts coming up that you seem to be your desserts are almost as good as the barbecue.
Yeah. We definitely have a select items that we're actually going to be, like I said, selling full cakes for the holiday. And so they'll be displayed in our front case. We're going to change up the front face of the case by the register. She'll be able to get that and get it by the slice, but get the whole pie. So but there's probably about 4 to 5 different new desserts that's coming to the restaurant.
Oh, see, that's perfect. That's right up my alley. It's desserts.
Yeah.
Griddles and Vittles with Nick and Jay, when they came out to the first griddle battle, this one right here, Steve, if you didn't see this back here, they got to,
I've seen it so many times.
They got to taste competition barbecue ribs for the first time, and were just blown away. The people that sit there and compete and cook these ribs all the time, kind of know what they're doing, right? Compared to just a lot of us backyard people that are cooking for ourselves. So yeah, they got to try Scott's ribs, which he actually took third place at that competition, so which is really neat. So yeah.
So how many fests do you usually do with the food trucks? I mean, are they more? Do you have it listed on your Facebook page or on your website as far as where your food truck's going to be at
Yeah, no. So we go live on location when we're there. We actually posted the Wednesday before is when we posted where we're going to be for that weekend. So for the next 2 weeks, we kind of took a break. And then 2 weeks, I think Halloween weekend, we'll be doing a fest in Schaumburg for 2 weekends in a row. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we'll be there. But normally the Wednesday before the weekend, we'll post where we're going to be with the food truck.
Nice. I have to get your food truck out this way a little bit into the Downers area.
Yeah.
Get you in the Wanamaker parking lot. That would be even better. I wouldn't have to go anywhere. Just walk.
Well, Joe, I'm not going to get any work done today, but I'm going to go outside and supervise the truck and make sure.
I think, as well as I know Joe Wanamaker, he would probably be outside behind me in line to get barbecue, because I know he's a barbecue junkie too. But that'd be kind of fun. Yeah. So
Christina said they're at the Fox Fall Fest in downtown Oswego this Sunday as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, we'll be downtown Oswego this weekend, Sunday.
Okay. There you go, Ryan.
What am I doing Sunday? I'm not watching a Bears game.
Well,
yeah,
you can listen to the Bears. You can listen to the Bears game on the radio and go eat. You don't have to. It's not even worth watching anymore.
Looking at my son's soccer schedule this year in the beginning before the season started, I was like, man, a lot of these games are right at the same time as the Bears game, and now I'm going, God, a lot of these games are right at the start of the Bears game. Darn.
Thank God.
Yes. Robert Rose, how are we doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm sorry there.
Did you talk over me again?
I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Yeah. Well, I was interested in the wing. I'm a big wings fan. They're all the big traditional. They're traditional wings. They're not like you don't do those what they call boneless wings or chicken nugget wings or whatever they call them.
Yeah, no, we do bone in. We smoke them and then flash fry them for service. We at one point doing Kids Eat Free Fridays, we do the chicken strips and then chicken nuggets as well. and those are all freshly made to
Oh,
order.
nice. What's your favorite flavor of sauce that you have for the wings?
Hot honey.
I don't know.
Yeah, hot honey. Yep.
It just goes on everything.
Yeah. Or the jerk. Jerk is really good. If you like
Ooh.
spice, the jerk is really good as well.
Oh, so I just go over to the Steves. Okay, I got you.
Wow. Wow. The Steve wings. Right. I get it.
Wings.
I get it. I see where you're going with this
Bite
today.
you in the tail.
Yeah.
I thought I had something else here.
Sure you do.
Gosh.
What were you
I
looking for? Well,
No, I was going back to. I had this picture up here for the little behind the scenes, showing the mastermind Noemi herself behind the scenes there. Like I said, I've known Noemi and Keith for a long time now. I mean, geez, I've been out of the other bank for 9 years now. So, and I was there for 8 years. So,
Yeah.
It's
how long were they, Keith? How long were they there filming that? I mean, how long for them to do a production like that? How long was it? Just a day, or were they there for a couple days, or?
Yeah, it was a full day, so it's probably about 8 to 12 hours. It was a long day. So we started out at the smoker, and was in the kitchen, and it was a long day. We had about 4 or 5 hours where we had the police, fire department, and some of those dignitaries here. But yeah, it was the whole day.
I wasn't sure how long they took to do something like that. Now, was it there on a day that you weren't open? I'm assuming you weren't open for that day, and then.
Yep. Yeah, so we're closed. We designed it that way. We were going to open, but we thought it would be too complicated with trying to serve customers. And, we've got, 28 seats here. So I thought it'd be a little bit complicated. And so we decided to do it on the day we're closed. So that way we can really kind of get, bring some folks in and have them enjoy the food. So we said, hey, police, fire, some city officials, come on in and check it out, because we really haven't had them here. And so I know we went out. We're big fans of the community and supporting the community, and so we want to have that partnership. And so we decided to invite them in to enjoy the filming with us.
And and when they do stuff like that, because I don't know if I've ever really talked to anybody that I know other restaurants we know have done the filmings for other things, but did you get to pick your menu, or did they come to you and say, these are the things that we wanted to show on there? Or did you just say, okay, these are the things I want people to see on the TV and put forward? Or was it just a general, brisket? Obviously you can tell I didn't watch the show, but I'm curious to to see who picks the menu as to what you're going to serve for that day. But whether it's up to you or them.
So it was about a 50-50. So they had they asked for certain items. And then they asked us what we feel we wanted to showcase. So it was about a 50-50. They asked for the pop sandwich, I think the egg rolls, and there was about 3 items they asked for, and then everything else is something that we said these are our best items. And I think they did a poll too on Facebook that get customer feedback as far as the most popular items of what they liked. And so that was another avenue as far as what items were selected to be showcased.
Interesting.
Oh, speak of the devil, there she is. The Rios rolls herself.
If you ever want to have, Keith, like a test kitchen night where you have like menu items that you want to try. You can always, I'll come to a closed door event.
Like that fall menu, just to get feedback, right, before we launch it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want feedback, just let me know. Ryan and I will probably just go. I mean, we can go. Ryan's closer than I am, but I'll drive all the way out there to get.
Awesome. I'll let Noemi know.
Get a test kitchen night.
I was going to throw this out. I grabbed this picture real quick because I was thinking about it, but how'd you get 3-6 Mafia in there?
Yeah. So we were out of town. So we weren't even here at the restaurant. I think we were at Florida on vacation. And so I get a call and said, "Hey, just so you know, someone's going to be showing up in the next 2 hours." And I'm like, "Okay." And so, at this point, what what am I going to do? Like, I'm not in control. I'm not here, right?
Right.
So the team, they did a phenomenal job with him and his team. He came in. He had about, I can't remember, about 5 or 6 people. And then I was able to do a FaceTime and get his feedback. I guess when he's on tour, he goes to different barbecue restaurants and just gets feedback. And so they were gracious enough to come and visit. And we're very thankful. And, he invited the team to come out to his concert and gave him backstage passes. And so absolutely phenomenal and really appreciative of him and his team stopping by.
That's pretty cool.
Leaving out, and he was like 369. This barbecue's fine. I know Steve's like, who's 36?
It's not my role there, but
not his wheelhouse.
I personally myself, I just think it's cool that he took care of the staff and everything at the. I mean, that's kind of neat in itself. So that's a shout out to him for doing that, because some guys just come and eat, and it's like they're the prize. At least this way he rewarded the staff for taking care of them and everything. That's pretty cool in itself. So he gets props for that. So
I was just jealous I wasn't here. I'm like, I want tickets.
Hey, we got a Facebook user.
Yeah.
Hi guys, Keith is man. Let's see, what's this? Keith is the man. Whole family loves Hells BBQ. So thanks, Facebook user. For those of you that don't know, before you come into our lives, in the description, it'll say register your name for StreamYard, and then it'll actually show your name up there, just like Mr. Robert Rose here. So, but we thank you for coming in and commenting.
Glad you're there. Glad you love Hell's BBQ. It'd be nicer if we knew who you were so that we could talk to you personally, but it's all right. Get it.
Oh, Jeff said it's Rick Miller.
It's Rick Miller. Jeff knows everybody. Jeff's out there scanning people before they come in. Wow. He's like the bouncer.
If you're watching on Facebook, though, and not in here with us, you can actually see who's commenting. We just can't see it through StreamYard itself.
Oh, hey, Rick Miller.
Yes, good times. But Keith, we love the place. We appreciate you coming and hanging out with us and taking some time. I know you said Thursday's prep day, so we don't want to take up too much more of your time. We'll let you get back to it. Anything else you want to throw out that's coming up that you haven't already thrown out there?
Yeah, no, like I said, our holiday menu, our game time menu is coming up. That'll be releasing in the next week or two. And then, again, if you haven't, checked us out, come by, stop by. It definitely is, I think we try to do a lot of different things with smoked meats and kind of stay outside the guidelines as far as just serving regular platters of barbecue. And so, again, it's really good food, and come check us out. We're not perfect at all. I don't think anyone is. And so we try to do our very best to put out some really good barbecue, and we do it in a really good way. And so, like I said, we got the food truck. We'll follow that consistently. We'll be going all winter long with that thing around town. So look out for that. And then our 1 year anniversary is coming up. So we got a little bit of a surprise we're going to be doing for our 1 year anniversary to support, the community, and say a really appreciation and thanks for, supporting us this entire year. So
when exactly is the 1 year anniversary? Because I know you probably said it.
November 15th.
November 15th. Oh, hey, that's right around my birthday, Ryan. My birthday is November 14th.
Okay.
So,
Is it the birthday celebration or the 1 year anniversary?
Well, if I show up, that's why I may come later in the day, because I don't want anybody to think it's my birthday celebration party, because I want to make sure that Hell's BBQ.
Everybody's here for Steve.
Yeah,
or the jerk.
Or the jerk. Right. Well, that'd be something. I gotta look and see when November 15th is, but that might be a trip out there, because that's come out and support you a little bit for that, because I think
that's a Wednesday.
Is it really?
It's a Wednesday.
It is, yeah. It's a Wednesday, so probably the 18th.
Switch your day off that week.
Yeah, well, we can go afterwards there might be nothing left, but just to come in and say, it'd be worth it just to come out there and say congratulations on the 1 year anniversary. So
right, yeah. Like Keith said, you guys catered his I don't know if it's softball or Super Bowl party.
Super Bowl for
Super
Rick.
Bowl.
Yeah, Super Bowl. Yep. Yep. He had some folks from Kansas City here, so
Reservation for Steve's birthday party of one. Your table is ready.
Jeff is on fire tonight. Right. So
Good times. Before
yeah,
we
like
real quick.
yep. Go ahead, Ryan.
I know I was talking first, so I didn't talk.
I know you were. I'm yielding.
You guys are close to the music venue as well, correct?
venue 1012. Yes.
Yes. So, do you guys do anything with that, or is there things that you set up with that there? Or
Yeah, traditionally we normally do about 6 events there. So actually, kind of how we got started with this space and location is we're doing the events there before we checked out this place. But yeah, normally do about 5 to 6 events there.
so, guys, if you want to plan that out at the same time, if there's any events going on, you can go check out some good music and some great barbecue at the same time.
Yep.
So,
yeah, Keith. Thanks for giving a Thursday night. Excited to just to have you on here. Even more excited to eat your food. So just so if you're in the Oswego area, if you're not in the Oswego area, and you're looking for a place to try barbecue, it is well worth the drive. Like I said, I've driven all the way from Brookfield, which was I think a 40-minute drive. It's well worth it. And sure, you can find other things to do out there instead of just going to eat.
Yeah.
But it's well worth the stop. Get some friends together, meet up, have some barbecue. You will not be disappointed. So, Keith, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for all you do for the community out there, and just thanks for cooking some damn good food.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
all right, Keith, have a good day.
All right.
See you, Keith. It is one of my favorite places. It's in the top 5.
It's great. It's good stuff.
Now I want to go get it.
As Jeff Nichols was saying, for those of you that are in there, it's the old cheesecake store right there next to Prohibition in Oswego.
That's how I recognize it. It's the old cheesecake store.
Yeah, see,
Yeah, Rick Miller's
I
favorite.
know, it's his favorite in Illinois.
I see.
I know I messed it up here. Yes.
If you
Lisa.
scroll back there a little, there she is, Lisa Cunningham, and there. Lisa's in here.
Yes.
Lisa, good to see you back on screen. I know it's been a hard couple of weeks for you. Probably this week, super hard. But know that we all love you and prayers for you, and we all miss Mike as well. And thanks for coming on and coming back with the family a little bit. But it's good to see you back in here, and we all miss Mike.
Very much. Yeah. It's a good time. I was just gonna say, we jumped up to 10 people here, and we're 5 and 5 between. It's all about barbecue and barbecue Blackstone beer. So nice
Really?
little spread of people.
You guys are awesome.
I couldn't share it out for barbecue Blackstone beer. Since somebody that set this up took out the wrong.
I don't know how did I grab the one that's all capitals? Is that what I did?
No, I think
all capitals is the page.
I don't know. We'll just see. I thought it was the all capital one, but it definitely went to the wrong one. I think I'll probably end up taking that one out of there, but oh well.
Either way, doesn't matter as long as people come in.
Oh, thank
But
you.
since we're on that, if anybody's on here who knows anybody that likes barbecue, just likes to come on chat, even if you have any ideas of who you'd want to see as a guest, feel free to post it in the comments or post it to us. And then please follow Barbecue Blackstone and Beer group and join that group. Join It's All About the Barbecue group, and then follow both of the pages. It just helps get things out and helps us spread the. I'm excited for when we have like the first YouTube user show up on here. I think would be some. That would be big for me to see a big. Somebody was using it a while back, but yeah, because I know that, and we're both on YouTube, so you can both look us up on YouTube and subscribe to that. So this way you'll never forget it, and especially if you guys like to show what happened.
No, I was gonna say I did have YouTube, but that's when I was we had some YouTube commenters, but I was doing a cook, and then I was sharing out to my YouTube. So
Thanks, Ryan. You're just trying to make me cry on live
That's what
TV.
makes
Are we trying
this is what
for?
makes the show better. I mean, it's right now. It's all about the barbecue 6, barbecue Blackstone beer 4 out of the 10 that are watching.
Well,
So
it's good. I mean, I just like. I think both the groups are. I think both the groups are fantastic. I know Ryan does a great job in his group, and like I said, we both try our best to make sure we police it and don't let any kind of shenanigans go on in there. And we try to do fun things. I mean, we do the dinner winner. Ryan's got a lot of great pictures of people cooking stuff on the griddles. Look at their griddle and Nick and Jay. They're on there with you too.
wow, look at that.
They did that on purpose.
Yeah, they did that on purpose.
That's right. Thank you very much. You made an old man happy tonight.
You got a view on your YouTube tonight.
Maybe it's on your YouTube. How do you know it's on mine?
Oh, it's on yours because mine's not.
Really?
To it.
Oh,
yeah.
First ones. That's nice. See, perfect. See, that made my day. That's it. It doesn't take much to make an old guy happy. You know what I'm saying? Just little things like that makes me know I can sleep well tonight.
Ding.
Oh, I don't. Oh yeah, ding ding. I got water. I don't have anything. Nor do I have a fancy cup, but I do have my L&M. That's my koozie. It's always on my bottle of water at the store.
Yeah, see,
Goes with me everywhere. Mr. Cunningham gave me that a while back. I think it was one of the first ones because I think he met Kathy Britt there to get them, and it has been on my bottle of water ever since that day. And now it even has a more special meaning to it because he was an awesome man. So that's all I can say.
Happy to make you happy. Happen.
Thank you. Happen.
We're happy to make you happen.
Happen.
It's happening, jerk. I mean, Steve.
Wow. I do like, I'm gonna have to get out there and try his jerk. I do like jerk chicken, and even though I'm not a big spicy person, but I do like jerk chickens. I want to get out there and try his jerk wings. We might have to do that. Maybe we can do it. It is my birthday, so I mean, we can do a larger birthday barbecue love special. I mean, we don't have to do. Normally, we go to Station 1 Smokehouse for the barbecue love tour in that area.
Maybe if Yorkville's not open.
Well, the thing is if Yorkville Station 1 would be open, we could do a Steve's birthday barbecue love crawl, and we could do Yorkville and Hells BBQ.
Oh.
Yep. Whoever's got the bigger bathroom would be last, because I'm sure. I mean, we're just going to eat so much we're going to be sick. Griddles and Vittles saying happy birthday, Steve. It's a little early yet. November 14th. You guys are welcome to come. Griddles and Vittles are welcome to drive up for my birthday. Steve's paying.
Yes.
Jeff, if you saw my bill at the barbecue love stops, it's
yeah.
It usually is depends on the place, but it can. Now I got Trisha with me, and sometimes her son Tommy comes with. But even when it was just myself, I would always spend close to. I was always near like $100 because it just the niceness of doing them. We weren't doing October, were we?
Nope.
We were going to try November and December for barbecue love.
Right. Just finish off the last two.
Well, I hate to tell you, but I, as you know, with married people, sometimes there's not a lot of that going on. But in my family, that was one of the special days because my one brother is November 2nd. I'm November 14th. My other sister is November 25th. My other brother is December 1st. So there's Valentine's Day must have been a very popular day at the Crass house back then.
They were snowed in and couldn't go anywhere.
Well, it's February, and it's except I got one sister that's had a birthday in March, so somewhere there was an extra exciting day somewhere in the year too.
This is terrible.
Wasn't Valentine's Day. There was something else that made it special.
Oh, yeah.
So,
don't blame her for your bill. It's not Trisha's fault.
No, I used to do it by myself. I used to do barbecue love.
Okay.
Yeah. Barbecue love is barbecue love is special to me just because of the fact that I know it's not as prevalent as it used to be when a barbecue love tour started during the pandemic. but it was created to spend money at small barbecue joints, or it was basically any small restaurant. So you don't even have to. We try to get together. We try once a month to go to a barbecue joint, only because we deal a lot with barbecue. But the goal is just to spend it with a small family restaurant. So if you're not into barbecue, or if you want to try something different, if we do a barbecue love day, wherever you're at, you're more than welcome to just go to a small family restaurant, and just the goal is just to put money into the register. And then Ryan came up with the fantastic idea of taking care of the employees as well. So he came up with the Triple B Big Tip, which we're going to try and get back to doing. If we don't do it this year, we'll try and regroup and get the barbecue love tour back to what it was for 2024. But so it ended up being a great thing. We had as many, I think, Ryan, when we went to Orland Park, when we went to 101 barbecue, I think it was, we had 18 people. Yeah, it's too bad. David Ladd, I think it wasn't. It
was $600 or $700 day that day.
Yeah,
all together.
And we'll get back to starting to keep track of how much we spend and stuff like that. But we average about 10. I mean, so it's and the nice thing about I mean, like last time when we were at the place that I screwed up on, what was it? Chuck's. When I had us getting there at 11 o'clock and they didn't start was it 11 or 11? They didn't start serving food till 12.
They didn't start. They had to shut down the kitchen for a half an hour and clean up and switch over, and we didn't get lunch until it was a long day. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us and 2 kids.
Yeah, and then Mike and Lisa were going to come, but I think Lisa had trouble with her car, so Mike and Lisa always would come. Roy and Karen always come. Ryan, it's usually Ryan and Caden. They're usually there. We had Phil Patrick this time, which was he's in. I know he's been before, but he was there. That's just kind of nice. It's nice to come and just pick on each other, and
it's good to get together and see people that you don't see all the time. We talk on here, and we talk. There's a lot of people you talk to through social media and stuff like that, and it's nice. It's even my lovely wife that's like, "Didn't you just go last month?" And they're like, "Yeah, but it's what we're doing, right?"
And she's been there. She has a fun time when she goes. So I don't know why she doesn't come more often. But
she's not a big barbecue person.
Well, she doesn't have to get barbecue. I mean, the whole goal is just to spend money at the barbecue restaurant. She can get something. I mean, Caden doesn't eat barbecue either, but he always finds something to eat. So,
but he's getting.
I don't know how he's getting better at it. Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know how
he is. Since you brought Caden up, he is going to compete at the griddle battle.
He's learning to taste more of his food, so
he's got to. So you guys want to register now for the upcoming griddle battle on October 14th, 2023 in Yorkville, Illinois. If you want to check out the featured section on the griddle battle page on Facebook, you'll learn all about it. Come on, that was good. No, not so much.
It was a good transition to it. It flowed.
Yeah.
I felt, what, when you were doing it, it took me back to like watching wrestling on Sundays mornings, with the Earl Scheib commercials and the Monster Chevy or whatever it was in there, and then the Eagle Man commercials. It kind of brought me back.
Eagle Man,
yeah, brought me back to all that.
What's the griddle battle you speak of? Griddles and Vittles are not registered yet, but they are at 98.5% that they are coming.
Even Jeff Nichols has gone to he's been to the barbecue love stop.
Yes. Now that they seating message brought to you by Barbecue Black and Beer. It's awesome. Jeff has been there. He's now not unfortunately, good for him. I'm happy for him. He's changed jobs, so his days off are in the middle of the week, so he's working on the weekend. So unfortunately can't attend.
Yeah, all I can tell you is to have a job that you love is an awesome thing. So I love what I do. I love where I work, and I love everything about it. There's some things. You're never going to have a job that you completely love. There's some things about it that I don't like, but every job has that. But for the most part, to be able to get up in the morning and know you're going somewhere that you really like, that's a great thing.
Yes, Keith.
Keth? Who's Keth?
Keith. Samsonite. I was way off. Yes, he is registered, so he's one of the 5 or 6.
That's it for the griddle battles. Is 5 or 6
so far. Yep. So we're at 6. Griddles and Vittles will be 7. Ryan Miller would be 8. I'm still waiting to hear from Keith and Smoking Griddle Boys. They've had a little discussion about doing 2 separate cooks and entering 2 teams, since there's Keith and Phil. And they're having a little with what they want to cook. So, yeah, so their part came in for the bus today.
Nice. Of course, Roy. Of course, Roy.
Yeah, Steve should enter. Does not know how to cook on a griddle.
Who's that? Me?
Yeah.
Or a different Steve?
No, you.
Oh, I could. Even if I didn't. This is the fun thing about competition. Even if I, which I don't cook a lot. I'm not going to lie. I don't cook a lot because when I'm in an apartment right now. Before that, I didn't have my own stuff, but my own place either. But even if I did, if I had the access to the griddle, and I could come up with something to cook at the griddle battle, I would go just for the fun of doing it. I would, whether I won or not. Just you've been to enough competitions. You and I were both at Saluting with Smoke a couple weeks ago. It's just a camaraderie of being with everybody. I would do it just to compete and talk trash and take trash if I I'd dish it out and I'd take it as well. And I'd compete just because they're fun. So if you're thinking about doing it, I'd do it.
Like the bag of ribs you took from Saluting with Smoke.
That was given. Yeah, that was. Oh, God bless them. That was from the barbecue bus. Yeah, they gave me. They had an extra slab of ribs, and I walked with a slab of ribs, which they were awesome. They did a good job on that. That was a great event. I did talk to Mr. Young yesterday as we're going to switch to that a little bit because I know you're talking about the griddle battle, but I do want to bring up that Wanamaker's and Tischler's, because we both run them with Risky Brisket, or actually Risky Brisket runs it between the both of us. I think we both have classes coming up in the month of October. It's Holiday Meats class. Huh?
A month from today.
Holiday Meats class. I know it's at Wanamaker's on October 28th. I know Tischler's is doing the same one. Sometimes they can get it into November. I'd have to actually look up the exact date, but you can go to riskybrisket.us. Is it? I think he's got a weird one. .us, I think. And sign up for one of those classes. They're fantastic classes. As Ryan knows, that's where Ryan and I met each other. We met Fred and a bunch of the other people there. That they're fun experiences. You have a good time. You learn. You meet new friends and do stuff like that. So that registration is open. I believe it's on Wanamakers.com, and I believe it's probably on Tischlers.com if you do that. And then you can probably go to riskybrisket.us. I think he's got a section there for classes, and I think you can click on there. It'll have both classes listed. So wherever you're closest to, whether it be further north, you could come to Wanamakers. Further south, you can go to Tischlers. But Sean Young puts on a great class, and him and I were talking the other day about dates for the spring classes, and I just let him know, dude. And I think we touched on it a little bit last week, but he put on a great event out there in Yorkville. I thought that was amazing.
Yeah, it was a great event.
Saluting with Smoke.
I'm a little sad with the rain. I think that definitely. I know. Like Jeff himself was talking about coming out with the family and stuff, and the rain kept them away. But it was a great turnout. Lots of great teams. The Battle of the Branches was amazing. If you guys haven't checked that out, there is a live stream that you can go back and watch. It's 8 hours long. I did not know that they were streaming for 8 hours that day. Get to see a lot of me in there. Just saying. It was great. Seeing all those people, all the veterans.
He had a shirt on that said Griddle Battle on it.
I did not, actually.
I know. You had your missions.
I had the Regiment 22 Jersey.
It was a fantastic event. I just could, and I think just as you were pointing out about the stream, I think, and don't quote me on it because I don't. I think he was mentioning that they are going through all of that. They are going to do an edited version, so that there isn't as much of the downtime. But it was just a fun event. I mean, it was a fun event. It was, but what a lot of people don't understand. The same thing with the classes. On Sean's part, more on Sean's part, a little bit on the venue part, because we just got to make space for him. And like I said, he puts on a great class, is all the prep and everything that goes on behind that. And we did get into talking about saluting and with smoke and all the stuff that he had there. And I want to give a shout out to his team, because he said he had a great team, and he did have a great team, because I mean, between the barbecue row, the battle of the bands, the vendor row, the amusement park, the bands. I mean, there was a lot of, for having put on events at a smaller scale, there's a lot behind the scenes that goes into doing something like that, and to pull it off to where, besides the rain, it went pretty flawless from what I could see. And congratulations to that whole group. And Mission 0 is a great charity organization, mzhh.org, if you want to look more into it. So I can't wait till next year. I'm really already excited about next year's event, because I think it's a fantastic event. And I don't know if we did that, but you can obviously see Sean Young at one of the classes locally. He does as Ryan can witness to, and maybe some of the people in comments, but he puts on a great class. He does put on a great class.
It's a great class. And I know my son didn't have soccer and I wasn't out of town. I would be at the one in October at Wanamaker's, actually cooking, not just sitting around. So
yes,
we are going to expand on that. Just waiting to finalize that with Sean, but I think it's November. The Tischler's ones, I think, are November 10th, and then December 8th. They're Friday night classes down at
Tischler's usually does a Friday night.
Yep.
Now, is that are both of those holiday meets? Is he doing 2 holiday meets, or is one and one the other?
One's holiday meets, and I can't remember what the other one is. But we're gonna include the griddle with it, because just like somebody yourself, Steve, to go and cook a whole brisket for yourself, it's like, what do I do with all this meat now that it's cooked? So
with
that's
the leftover. Yep.
Yeah, there's unless you're having a huge party, there's always leftover brisket, pulled pork, everything. So we're gonna do a little sideshow to that to incorporate the griddle and what you can do with the leftovers. So I'll be cooking up some meals and some side dishes with those leftovers. So
yeah, no, I'm excited that that's added there, because I'm excited just because obviously from obviously I sell barbecue products and I do this and that, so I try to keep up with what's going on and what's new. I may not do it as wholeheartedly as I was doing it a couple years ago, but I think the griddle thing is fun, and I think there's a lot of people out there that I think, as we mentioned last week with Jess, that there's a lot of people that look, they come into the store, they look at it, they just don't know what you cook on it, and then it takes, my biggest line is just like, anything you can, any diner or any restaurant that you go to that cooks just about anything, odds are they're cooking it on a griddle. This is basically the same thing.
Right.
And so,
it's a big pan.
It's a big grill. I mean, you can do smash burgers. You can do the it's on the top of my mind, and I can't think of what the heck. Patty melts. You could do grilled cheese sandwiches. You can do
eggs.
Eggs, breakfast items, stir fries. You could do fried rice. There's so much stuff you can do on there that I think it's a great addition to the classes, and I can't wait to at both places. If you're going to go to both places, I think it'd be a fantastic addition to the classes.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, desserts. It does it all. You do some bacon fried corn. You can't do that on a grill unless you flip over to the insert. So it's kind of the same thing.
Griddles and Vittles needs a good barbecue sauce for the upcoming griddle battle. Well, let me know. It depends on what you're cooking. 2 of my all-time favorites, 2 of them, would be Meat Mitch's Womp Sauce, and one of my all-time favorites is Blues Hog Championship Blend. Those are two of my favorites. If not, you're looking for. I got tons of local ones. I mean, I know Old Arthur's is really great, and I know that Rackmasters is one of my favorite sweet sauces.
Your mustard.
There's a bunch of them out there, and he has a great mustard sauce. So if you're looking for a mustard sauce, I would go with Rackmasters. If you don't have it, you can look up on. I think you can go to barbecue. What do we say? Barbecue Pro Shop. I think they have it. They're good friends over there at the Barbecue Pro Shop who can get you set up. But
yeah. Well, we've touched up on our hour here. We're a little over.
Yeah, we're over again.
It's great. But Nick and Jay, if you guys want, reach out to, just get on the It's All About the Barbecue page and reach out to Steve. He can definitely get something for you or recommend you the right way to do it. And then, I can pick it up for you as well and have it here for you. Or if Steve's available, he can come out that day and check out the Griddle Battle on October 14th, 2023 at the Yorkville American Legion. But
I don't know. I can see Jeff is he mentioned the pig's ass sauce. I haven't tried that one, but I'm a big fan of Mitch's. His Womp sauce is my new go-to right now. I really do like Mitch's stuff. So all right.
Who do we know who we got next week?
We don't. At this moment, I do not know.
Their percentages keep going up the more we're talking. We're at 98, we go 99.5, 98.7.
I don't know. We don't really have a guest for next week at this point. I'm trying to get. I'm trying to think of his name right now. Hold on, let me go into my messenger.
Is it National Pizza Month?
Well, October is National Pizza Month, so we're going to be starting that. The gentleman's name is Jerry Belcastro, is who I'm trying to get on, and because I think it'd be an interesting conversation with. He runs. He does the Pizza Cook-Off Association, which is like similar to the Steak Cook-Off Association. Runs a similar way, but I'm very interested in how that competition works because I get a lot of questions as to how it's judged and what people can bring, and so I got a lot of questions for it. I think he's waiting to see if there's enough people for a competition. I have to call him, and I keep forgetting to call him. Obviously, I got this trip to South Carolina that kind of bunched up into a whole bunch of different things. Tonight we actually had barbecue from Lewis Barbecue in South Carolina, which was very good. We had the brisket and some pulled pork. It had the pulled pork was like it had the vinegar sauce in it. I'm a bit freaking vinegar person, so I really liked it. And then the brisket was excellent. So if you're in the South Carolina, Charleston area, check out Lewis Barbecue because I really liked it.
Yeah. So all right, guys.
No guest yet.
We'll figure it out. We got a week to figure it out. But every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Time, on the It's All About the Barbecue Blackstone and Beer Network.
At the end, that's at the end. It's the Barbecue and Blackstone Beer.
Yeah,
it's actually going out across. It's All About the Barbecue Network. Thank you to Ryan as always for being my co-host and joining me every single week as I'm his co-host. So he's a heck of a guy, great guy. Runs a great group, so check it out. But as always, you know the drill, Ryan. Please be kind to your retail workers, your bar servers, your servers at the restaurant, and anybody else that you encounter that's working in some kind of a retail or service industry job. They are doing the best they can. So please, let's all get back to being a little more patient, and let's start spreading the love, and let's just start having a little more fun with what we have here. Because as a lot of us learned the last couple of weeks, you don't know how much time you have, and you don't know what you. So please, let's keep that in mind, and let's just enjoy and be friends, and not take everything so seriously, and get back to just having a good time. So with that,
I'm going to add on that because that's how I've been ending my other shows that I'm on. You got one chance to do it. Go make one person smile every day. That's all you got to do.
How many times did you practice that?
I say it every night. When I end my TikTok streams. That's
it's a good line.
If you make one person smile a day, that's all you got to do every single day.
Let's see. Every Thursday, I know I make Ryan smile, so that gets my smile out of the way, and then the rest of the day, I can just be me.
And then Griddles and Vittles are happy to make you happen. So, all right. We'll see you next Thursday. Take care. Have a good night.